くて苦しくて悲しくて Shout for you 寂しくて恋しくて叫び出す Baby 燃えてる呼んでいるあの子
How is this old man so strong?
He's every bit as strong as the legendary Steel Maiden.
Is it his 100-4 military combat? No, it's more than that.
Nice to see that used against them.
The power of 2 Knights of the Stalritter and the Blazing Demon combined is immense.
Yes, and not to mention the Divergent Blade Angbar and their Radiant Star Formation.
I knew I wouldn't have an easy time going against them.
Your speed remains as impressive as ever, Jubilee.
It's not quite enough to break through our Radiant Star Formation, though.
Gotta admit, I'm actually having a bit of fun here. But you could stand to turn up the heat, Crow. Come on, get your Divine Knight out here.
Yeah, sure, because I take orders from you.
So much for throwing numbers at the problem.
Those 2 combat shells are more than we bargained for. Not to mention her.
Seriously, mind cutting us a little slack?
Do forgive me. I hate to have to break such a lovely lady's heart.
I'm afraid you won't be outdoing us at this stage.
And our reinforcements will soon be arriving. It seems we'll need to prepare a number of guest rooms for your very lengthy stay.
Father! The finale draws near.
Now, what will you do? You are still the Great Twilight's ultimate sacrifice. If you were to release its tremendous power sealed within you, you might even stand a chance at winning.
Listen, asshole.
No! You can't!
Don't listen to this stupid old man!
Oh?
I assume this is no attempt at surrender.
Not at all. Though it's unfortunate that I've been chosen by the curse. That's the very reason I'm able to see a way out of all this.
What are you?
Gaius! Emma! They're here! Got it.
Understood.
Celine, I need your help. We're going to open a gate right over Gaius' stigma.
Right! I'm on it!
A one-way teleportation gateway. No. You've gotta be kidding me.
Now that's clever.
I recognize that voice.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
The Azure Abyss! Vita Clotilde!
Perfect timing. I must admit, even I never considered the possibility.
The Second Dominion's partitions.
But why is it all the way up there?
Clever.
They're coming.
Finally.
Is that the Bobcat?
Josette! She really made it!
And that silver ship!
The Liberal and Crossbelt teams mentioned it.
An airship exclusively for Dominion use. Merkaba Unit 8. A gift passed down from my master.
Now, where's it been until now, Gaius? Could have used it.
Randy?
Just in time, Agate.
And the General as well.
Now you guys show up?
See, if that was Thomas's Merkaba, it would explain why Gaius didn't use it. But no, he pointed out it was his, so...
Had to make sure our entrance was dramatic enough.
Are you okay, Rean? I am now. Principal, Vita, we really owe you one.
Well, we never could have pulled it off without Thomas.
We will hold the enemy here. It's time to make your retreat.
Yes, ma'am.
Please hurry!
Right! Crow, lend me a hand.
On it.
That's what I wanted to see.
Wait! I'm coming with you!
Did the eye on the middle move?
Valimar, you may not be able to respond to me, but I should still be able to pilot you.
What the... Oh, right. I'm still in human form.
Celine, I need your help.
Okay, I'll manipulate the core mana. Even if Valimar's consciousness is gone, you should be able to sync with him. Just focus your mind.
Right. I'm sorry, Valimar. I'm the reason you're like this. But if you can somehow hear me, lend me your strength, so that we might create a better tomorrow. Thank you, old friend.
Now rise! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
What?
They did it!
I say, grab the sword.
Thank goodness.
He got Million back!
Now there's a sight for sore eyes.
We couldn't have done it without you. And as for everyone's soul dots, there!
I'll help you teleport them over.
Now we're talking!
Quickly now, everyone!
What fun it's been, General. I hope to see your skills improve even further.
Alas, we have reached our pinnacle. But yours may well be of a far greater height.
The Steel Maiden's Divine Knight!
And the Chancellor's!
And your chances of escape keep getting slimmer.
Zalber Soldat? This isn't looking good.
Take cover behind the Divine Knights and Soldats!
He's like, what's the escape plan here?
Though far from a solo effort, I must commend you for reclaiming your knight. But you can feel it, can't you? Your fate is no longer one you can escape.
Yeah. I've felt it since the moment I became a sacrifice. Each and every awakener has a path they must follow. An inescapable destiny. And any attempt to stray from that path warps fate even further. That's what you meant by the true story, isn't it, Vita?
That's right. The very story whose ending I tried to change at the Infernal Castle. Via the ritual to restore the Great One, whose power had been divided among the Divine Knights. If I recall, that ritual was known as a rivalry, correct?
Close. The rivalry of the Seven, to be more precise. A ritual that can only be performed while the world stands on the brink of destruction.
Then the Great Twilight was just setting the stage.
So the ultimate purpose of that whole farce was to revive the Great One.
Yes, precisely. Though I wouldn't call it a farce.
These rivalries are supposed to be one hell of a show. And I want to see them. No matter what it takes to make them happen.
You're sick.
At this point, we don't have the luxury of uncovering their motives.
Agreed. With my brother in control of the Auric Knight, all of the preparations are complete.
Yeah, and there's no going back now.
Be that as it may, I choose to defy my fate. And I want to do so with all of you. Friends, comrades, and students alike. So that Millium's sacrifice won't be in vain. And above all else, so that I never lose myself again.
Instructor. We're all with you.
That's right. Even if it seems like all is lost.
We're the ones who decide our fate, and no prophecy or evil scheme is going to stop us.
If you wish to struggle against the inevitable, then so be it. The blood you shed shall only serve as further kindling for the rivalries.
Merkaba Unit 2 has detected multiple hostiles, and they're closing in fast. We've got to get out of here, quick!
Emma, Celine, Gaius, if you would.
Of course. Everyone, focus your power. We'll teleport you all at once.
May our wings take us from the darkest abyss to the sky's embrace.
I have high expectations of you as well. After all, only true miracle workers could stop Operation Jormungand at this point.
It seems you've anticipated a fair amount of our plan already.
To make up for your loss of Instructor Rean and Millium, allow me to grant you a small gift. Meal Mirage. That's the name of our operation.
A fine name indeed. I do believe I'd enjoy one final game with you, apart from the rivalries.
Now's our chance! Get moving!
We get a tour of the Macabre. I'd like it.
I'll take point. Everyone follow me.
We're right behind you.
Really starting to regret this heavy-ass soldat.
Is that sunlight?
It is. Dawn must be breaking.
Well, it's the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's quite worrying. And then they died. Okay, so that must be Thomas's then.
There you are. Now, let's make ourselves scarce.
Deploying optic field!
Oh man, we missed all the fun. That looked like the Merkaba Unit 8. Man, they sure fixed that thing up quick.
A church ship? If the Septian Church wants to provoke the Empire, they've done quite a good job of it.
So they managed to outfox the Blood and Iron Chancellor, the Steel Maiden, and even Enforcer number 1? Though he had the Golden Rakshasa and multiple Dominion on his side. It certainly seems that Rean person is quite the lucky devil, doesn't it?
Ironic you should say that, considering the fate he's been given. And their troubles are only just beginning.
Yep. All the main players are finally on the stage. Only a matter of time now until we kick open the gates of hell and set this world ablaze.
Yes. The Divine Knights are assembled, and Jormungand stirs awake. This story's rushing headlong to its climax.
Forgive me, my lady.
Rean. Milliam. It's all come to this.
Everything's come together for this moment. No matter how faint your hopes are, no matter how certain despair is. This is your final challenge, Rean. Will you and Class 7 rise to meet it?
I like that little bit, like, oh. So Gaius' Macabre was a bit beaten up then. Like, okay, fair enough. That's why he didn't use it. Makes sense. Let's get on with it. Come on then. I'm pressing the buttons. Did my controller turn off? It did. It must have been still for so long that it turned off. There we go. I'm expecting an S rank. No one gonna say anything? Like, oh, well done, yes. Auto-saving. System saving. You know what that means? Proceed! It's 2 days later, everyone. A Saturday.
Where am I?
Is that Celine we can hear?
Oh, right. This must be Emma's hometown.
Nope, it's Altina. With her funny hat on.
Altina. Guess I've kept her pretty worried all this time. She must have fallen asleep watching over me.
Instructor Rean?
Oh, morning, everyone. Sorry, looks like I overslept a bit. And we have so much to talk about, too.
Thank goodness! I was almost afraid you
You'd never wake up!
You guys, she's not the only one. We've all been ill at ease. Even after we managed to escape, the moment we made it to Erin, you were out for nearly an entire day.
We've all been taking turns waiting ever faithfully by your bedside, old and new Class VII alike. And I, for one, relish the opportunity to gaze longingly at your sweet sleeping face, like a vision into my future.
Bloody hell.
Really, Muse? I mean, really?
Floozy's gonna flooze. Anyway, stop coddling him already. The guy's a grown-ass man.
So you say, but you were just as eager as the rest of us to stand watch.
Oh yeah, I thought for sure you'd just ditch, going on and on about how much you don't care.
Oh, it was just so sweet. He sat right by your side, the very picture of concern.
Like hell I did! Quit making shit up, you damn snitches!
It's good to have you back with us, Ash. I wasn't sure if you were okay, let alone if I'd ever see you again. Class 7 just wouldn't be the same without you.
Well, what can I say? Shit happens. Besides, I wasn't the one chained up in a workshop. Compared to you, I've had it easy.
I suppose so. And Muse, I know this puts you in a difficult spot, but either way, thank you for coming back. You still have your own moves to play. I understand that. But for now, I'm glad you've decided to be here with us.
As am I. Though frankly, even I'm not quite sure how it happened. I suppose I have no choice but to stay right at your side until I find out.
Of course.
Glad to hear it.
Ugh, there she goes again.
But it wouldn't be the same without her.
As for you two, Yuna, Kurt, it seems you spared no effort coming to my aid. I can't thank you enough for that.
Oh.
Instructor.
Well, I mean, we kinda owed you, you know? You've come to our rescue plenty of times. It's only right we return the favor.
If there's one thing you've taught us, it's to think and act for ourselves. Having the opportunity to put those lessons into practice was an experience unlike any other. But even then, we owed the bulk of our success to the old Class 7, and everyone else who had our backs.
Still, thank you all the same.
Allie?
Rise and shine, Sleepy Bunny.
Why is everyone here? Oh.
Good morning, Altina. I can only imagine all the struggles and doubts you must have gone through. But you never stopped moving forward with everyone else. I'm proud of you. It's good to be back.
Instructor Rean,
All right. Seems we're all forgetting the most important part.
Maybe it's a little unfair of us to steal the first chance, but nevertheless, shall we?
Welcome back, Instructor Rean.
It's good to have him back. You're like, wow, it's a divine night. The rounds are gonna... What are you doing, Kia? But the rounds are gonna be much longer, I imagine. Assuming everyone sticks around. Ooh, new clothes. Oh. Wow, that sure suits you. What's the symbol on the back? The others from my village helped prepare it for you. That old coat of yours was practically shredded to pieces. And this new one even has enchantments woven into it that will help keep your mana under control. Grandmother, Vita, and Celine all helped out. It won't sort everything out on its own, but you might as well keep it on. I'm not sure if the design will suit your taste, but don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Seriously, it's great. I really appreciate all the work you must have put into it. I doubt I can ever thank all of you enough. You are most welcome. It's going to take some getting used to, but I think it'll work. Yeah, it goes better with the new hair color. Looks cool. I like it. The white one was cute, but this has a charm all its own. I like the black better too. It's a little too much for my taste. You can pull it off though, Rean. Yes, it isn't so much the clothes, but how you wear them. This ain't a fashion show, but you don't look half bad. All jokes aside, it really does suit you. Looks like it's pretty durable too. It should serve you well. It's perfect for setting out on a new journey. Yeah, maybe you're right. I think I like it too. Thanks again, everybody. I hate to put a downer on things, but there's something we need to be clear about. There's no cure for the curse that's affecting me. I'll stay the sacrifice until the Great Twilight ends. Guess it's my destiny. All this was decided for me ever since I was little. Triple dot. Instructor. Damn it. That doesn't mean you're going to give up, does it? No, of course not. I'm the one who started all this, so I have to see it through. I'll keep moving forward and do what I believe is right up until the bitter end. This curse, my becoming an awakener, the rivalries, may feel overwhelming sometimes, but I want to see how it all plays out. Well said. I guess we need to look into what Crow told us about. We're officially off the radar. I think we're safe. Ew, that was crazy. I was about to have a heart attack. Well done, both of you. Now let's find somewhere to land. Actually, I think this is where we part ways. Crow? Huh? You're not coming with us? Nah, I just don't feel right, you know? Besides, with the rivalry starting, this is no time to be making friends. You mean... you're talking about the fate that awaits all Awakeners? I was never trying to make friends in the first place. Come on, it's high time we left. It really is a shame. Aw, you're both so cruel. I wouldn't have minded welcoming you into our ranks for a while. Dually, in particular, would be well worth training myself. She does seem like the type to respond to a little tough love. How about letting us pick up where Arian Road and Leon left off? Or Leon. You two are far too unpredictable for that. And Vita, you're not even a swordsman. And let me ask you something. Crow, how much do you know about the rivalries? Probably about as much as you. You feel it too, right? The knowledge that our destiny's coming in hot. The quickening. And where it's all gonna go down. The shrines, ah. You mean... so it's true after all? Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me. And don't forget, I was the one that led you to become an Awakener. I'll be more than willing to stay by you until you're ready to go. It's a tempting offer, but I'll have to decline. If I went along with you, I'd be giving up my life in a very different way. Well, that is a shame. It was nice seeing you again, Crow. Right back at you. You think you guys could not flirt right on top of me like this? Well, if you want to know about the rivalry, you should head over to the Spirit Shrine. Place where I had a near miss with you when I was Sieg. I'm thinking of checking it out myself. Alright, bye. You mean the mysterious shrines? Yes, the gnomes previously used them for refining their Zemurian ore. During the Civil War, several of them were spotted in the eastern regions of the Empire. There was even one nearby Legram. Our clan assisted them up until 900 years ago, right? So I've heard. It was before my time, so I don't know much as I would like. One of the duties of the Wandering Witches has been to monitor the shrines for any irregularities. They serve as more than simple refineries for Zemurian ore. I see. There have been reports of strange lights and other phenomena in the surrounding areas too. We're any closer to finding the place Crow was talking about. It was supposed to be one of the places you guys ran into him when he was Azure Siegfried, right? That should narrow things down. Must be where we went on field exercises in the Mare. Right, can't think of anywhere else that would fit the bill. That was back when you were searching for Millium, yes? Yeah, on Erebonia Island off the coast of Ordis, the port city. This old shrine there could hold the answers we're looking for. Bro's probably investigating it as we speak. I want to get out there and find out what he knows as soon as possible. As for you guys, hey, you're not about to tell us to stay behind, are you? Rean, you wouldn't be that stubborn, would you? You always tended towards self-sacrifice, but there are limits to how much you can do on your own. We won't allow you to go through this all alone. You'll just end up making the same mistakes again if we're not there to keep you in line. Hey, I'm well aware of how I behaved in this kind of situation before, but this curse isn't something we can afford to ignore. I've got no way of knowing when it might make me go berserk. Just trying to keep you all safe in case that happens again. How annoying. You think we can't keep you in line? Give us some credit. Your students brought you back to your senses at the workshop. There's no reason that wouldn't work a second time. Well, we didn't exactly do that alone. I'm confident we'll be able to handle it, though. Yeah, we've already done it once. It'll be easier to knock some sense into you the next time. Tough love can be fun, too, once in a while. Today? Youth. You have to have known this is how everyone would respond. Rean, we're Class VII. Don't you dare underestimate us. We've been through countless battles up until now. You know what we're capable of. Even when you and the Sword of the End fell into the deepest darkness, we found a way to bring you back. That place, so much like the darkness Millium and I were born into. After facing that, I do not fear anything. I'll get the Macabre ready to depart. I'm still getting used to how it handles, but it's better to have some backup, right? Plus, we've set it up so we can take the Panzer Soldiers too, not just Valimar. How? Whoa, that's awesome. That will be a big help.
Thank you, everyone.
Just attached to a string and just rocking backwards and forwards underneath.
With you, I know I can... No. We're all going to push our way forward. Together. Right!
Right.